Buenas tardes. I'd like to start by asking you a question. How many people here use digital or social media for marketing purposes? So if you just raise your hand, so that means you're using a blog or your Twitter or something to market either yourself or your business. So there's maybe sort of 60, 70% of the room. I'm going to share with you a strategy that you can use in your own digital marketing, and it's a very simple strategy. It's called the Orbit strategy. It's not my idea, but I'm borrowing it and sharing it because it's such a good one. Yes, I would. I'm going to need this. My client is Zoopla. Is anyone familiar with who Zoopla are? So in the UK, there are two big companies that allow you to search for houses online, houses to buy or to rent. One of them is Rightmove, which is by far the market leader, and the other one is Zoopla, which is the challenger. And Zoopla wanted to develop their own authority in this space, and they've used gamification and my tool Leaderboarded in an Orbit strategy. And I'm going to show you how Zoopla have done that, and they've managed to really take a chunk out of the market and take it away from their rivals by using an Orbit strategy. If we take the top brands that we know and love, Nike Plus, Google Search, iTunes, all three of these mega brands are pulling their customers into Orbit. They don't go out to their customers come to them. We go to Google Search and we use it on a daily basis, and then sometimes we might buy an ad. We go to iTunes to listen to our music, and sometimes we might buy some music. And we go to Nike Plus to train ourselves in our running and keep up with our friends, and sometimes we might buy some shoes. The point is that all three of these brands are using an Orbit strategy to bring their customers into orbit around their brand. The customers pop back either every day, every hour, every week, and they're coming to see their brand. And it's a free experience for those customers. The customers aren't paying anything, but they're popping by. And the mantra of Orbit strategy is orbit, 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 transact. The point is that your customers are coming around you, you're not going to your customers. It's the ideal form of pull marketing. Keeping customers in orbit makes it easy for them to purchase. Take Nike Plus, for example. Here, I'm doing my 3 runs with an average distance of 11.5 miles. I'm tracking my performance in running. I'm not thinking about my shoes, I'm thinking about my running. But I'm orbiting the Nike brand. And every time I look into the Nike Plus app, I check in, do a run, I'm engaging with the brand, and there in the top right corner, there's always a link to make it easy for me to purchase. So an orbit strategy allows your brand, gets your customers to orbit around you. To create an orbit strategy, you need an engagement platform. Mark Bonchek, who is the person who created this idea of the orbit strategy, describes an engagement platform as a place which engages customers outside the purchase process and delivers value beyond the products being sold. So think about Nike Plus again. Nike Plus is a service that Nike are using to give you value for your running. And you're becoming a better runner. I want to be a better runner. Thank you, Nike Plus, for helping me become a better runner. It's all about Nike Plus have given me a feedback service to help me become a better runner. They've created an engagement platform that is giving me value beyond simply buying sneakers. Zoopla have done the same thing for estate agents, real estate agents, so the people who buy and sell houses. What Zoopla do is the estate agents are their customers. So if you're an estate agent in the UK, you have to pay to advertise your properties on Rightmove, and you have to pay to advertise your properties on Zoopla. So these are customers. So an estate agent is already paying a monthly fee to Zoopla for the service. But Zoopla wanted to offer more. How can we offer? How can we engage our estate agents beyond just taking their money? How can we develop a platform, an engagement platform, that allows them to give them more value. Now, one thing that many estate agents want to do, and it's very popular at the moment, is to become better at social media marketing. They want to be good on Twitter, they want to be good on Facebook, and to a certain extent on LinkedIn as well. So how could Zoopla provide a service in the same way as Nike Plus helps people, consumers with their running? How could Zoopla help estate agents with their social media? So they created a leaderboard, and they called it the Zoopla Property Power 100, and there's a hashtag that goes with it, #ZPP100. And what it is, it's a leaderboard for UK estate agents, and you can see how popular it is just from the numbers at the top. This has been tweeted 5,500 times and liked 1,200 times. It's been running for 18 months. So they started it and thought, you know, how long is it going to last? But it keeps going because it has been adopted by the community. The estate agents love it. They absolutely love it. They come in every week to see how they're doing on social media, and Zoopla is providing them that service. For me, it's like Nike Plus, but it's for estate agents and social media. Now, my point is that any of us can create the same sort of orbit strategy for our brand. We can each create a Nike Plus for our target customers, whether that's for, if our target customers are people who are making technology, if they're CMOs, if they're CEOs, if they are the local butcher, the baker, if they're people in Barcelona, if they're people in London. It doesn't matter. We as gamifiers here, can devise our own Nike Plus using this very simple scoring technique. Just to give you some insight into how the estate agents are looking at this, you can see that they tweet every week, and they get excited about where they're going to be on the leaderboard. So Zoopla says, this week's ZPP 100 update is out now, a couple of movers in the top 100. So this isn't rapid real-time feedback, this is lightweight gamification. So it's once a week, it's just once a week they send an update. Wow, that's impressive, nice work to see you in the ZPP 100. Is it the Big D's birthday today? He kept that quiet, great press for him in the ZPP 100. And then Darren Beckwith, my favorite at the bottom here, Monday's been a great day. Sold 3 houses, confirmed registration, and now 19th on the ZPP 100. So for these guys, for these estate agents, they are enjoying this Zoopla provided service this Zoopla provided service that helps them to be better at social media. And it's very simple. They can also log in via Leaderboarded, and they can see their performance. So I see the estate agents, they come in and they check their scores and see how they've been doing over the different week. And this is a very simple, Clout is quite a complex scoring mechanism, but it's a simple leaderboard. They're just using one metric. We have some leaderboards, such as the Gamification Gurus leaderboard, which has over 10 different metrics. So the Gamification Gurus come in and they check their score on all the different metrics. The point is that this simple scorekeeping platform has enabled Zoopla to offer a Nike Plus for estate agents. I just want to show you how they did it. So very simple. They have a Google form. So you sign up as an estate agent, and you say, this is me, this is my Twitter account. That Google form gets added to a Google Sheet. Okay, so it's an online document that is fed automatically into Leaderboarded. Leaderboarded then goes off to Clout every week and collects the Clout scores. With other leaderboards, it collects many other different metrics. It doesn't matter. Point is, for this one, it collects Clout scores. It then represents that leaderboard back on zoopla.co.uk, on leaderboarded.com, and it also tweets it out on Twitter. So it's a simple mechanism that creates your own Nike Plus, but Zoopla's own Nike Plus, but for estate agents. So that's a summary. I've kept it short, as I know we're running a little over time, so I hope you'll appreciate that. For more details, come and subscribe to the Leaderboarded blog. Follow me on Twitter. I'd love to take any questions either about the Zoopla and the Orbit strategy, if anything's not clear, Gamification Gurus, and GamFed. Just to say a word about GamFed, we started GamFed a year ago, and we're looking to try and get 100 members, and those are people who are interested in building best practice across the gamification industry. So there's some people here who've signed up as members, and it's great to have you on board, and we'd love to see other people. It's a non-profit, and it's really about spreading best practice through peer review across the gamification industry. Thank you.